Welcome to Purgatory, where stand-up comedians share one idea for a new joke premise. Some of these might make it to the stage eventually, some of them might not. Either way, please keep in mind that these are a work in progress.
Warning. Laughter not included. Jokes are not told in front of a live audience. Any and all laughter must be provided entirely by you.
I've noticed a new flaw in myself recently. I've noticed that if I ask you a question that has a pretty direct, basic answer, and then you start giving me all this extra shit, I just turn my brain off. I stop listening. I'm not hearing anything that you're saying. I mean, like when I ask a question like, left or right, up or down, the red or the black one, things like that. Things that have a really simple answer to, my brain is just looking for the answer. And if you start with like, well, at first I tried it with, I stop listening, okay? I don't know what it is. It's just my brain is looking for one answer, and what you're saying right now does not help my situation. Let's just cut to the chase, okay? I'm giving you a multiple choice question, and you have to choose between one of the obvious choices, okay? There's no box to click other, and then you can type in your own little detail. No, okay? I'm looking for, let's get to it, okay? But, I'm always on the go. I'm a quick person, everything's like a multiple choice question. I'm just looking for the answer. Even if I go hey, what time is it? Or what time are we meeting there? Just hit me with the time. Don't start with, well, first I need to see, just hit me with the time. And if you don't have it, hit me back. Listen, I know time is not really a multiple choice question, but it is kind of, right? I mean, there's only so many answers. Unless you're one of those people that loves to use the military time. You ever have a friend that was not in the military and they just use military time? It's like what time we're meeting? Oh, we're meeting at 0900, dude. I don't know what the fuck that means. Okay, I'm sorry. If we're not in the military right now, fighting for our country, then don't use military time. Okay, there's a reason that the regular time exists. That's what everybody's used to. Let's just keep it with that. Military time makes zero sense to me. We're leaving in 1800 hours. Dude, 1800 hours from now is I don't know, that's months. It's months away. It doesn't make any sense. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening to my premise. Now I'm going to hand it over to our guest this week for his premise. Guys, make some noise for Darren Carter.
Hey, it's me, Darren Carter, the party starter, host of the Pocket Party podcast. Okay, here's a new idea that I've been working on. My son's 12 years old. He's going through puberty. And that has nothing to do with the story yet. But I will tell you this. He loves to play basketball. And actually, he likes to play horse. So we're playing horse. And the other day he goes, Dad, can you and Mom, do you guys want to play, guys want to do horse threesome? And I'm like, dude, it's not called horse threesome. And I said, beside that, that's kind of adult language. And he goes, really? What is? And I said, threesome. Don't say that. And he goes, why? What does it mean? And I had to make a decision. Do I tell him? Do I not tell him? Because I don't want to be embarrassed, once things open up again and he's back at school. And I go, you know what? Basically, threesome is when one guy has sex with two girls. And he goes, that doesn't even make sense. And it just made me laugh. And it reminded me of the innocence of youth. Anyways, that's my new idea. Darren Carter, party starter. It's not much, but it's something. And I wanted to pass that along. All right. Have a great day.
That's Darren Carter, the party starter. All right, let's give him a round of applause. Thank you, buddy, for sharing your new premise. I really think that that's going to be a great story, that it's going to make it to the stage one day. And I can't wait to see the finishing story. Also, I think it's hilarious how you gave the example to your son as a man who has sex with two women. And that's the only example you gave him of a threesome. Because in your mind, that's the only things that really exist when it comes to threesome. It might be kind of funny if you played with it and said, maybe he brought up, what about two guys and a girl? And you were like, ugh, I'm washing your mouth out with soap. That's our show, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to Welcome to Purgatory. Hopefully some of these jokes will make it to the stage one day, and hopefully you'll be able to come out and see us live, and you'll see some of them come to life, and they'll be all finished and have punchlines and be all worked together, and maybe even be worked together with other stories and jokes. We'll see. I hope to see you guys soon. I'll see you next time, and we'll see you on the outside.